born without chains, yet handed a rule book. They named it virtue before I could look. My body became their public decree before I learned what freedom could be. They taught me my hair was a loaded crime. That wind on my skin crossed the moral line. I didn't raise fists, I didn't attack, I just let daylight touch my back. They call it order, they call it law, but law that shoots isn't law at all. It's fear wearing scripture like borrowed skin, calling obedience holiness, descent to sin. I never asked to be brave or loud, I only asked not to disappear in a crowd. But silence here is a moving target, and breathing wrong makes you a suspect. They say protection, they mean control. They say honor, they mean my soul. Wrap my future in cloth and threat, then blame me when the world felt wet. I watch girls fall for raising a voice, for voting with breath instead of choice. Bullets answer questions they fear, proof that patriarchy here is only fear. This isn't faith, this is force in disguise. A gun pretending it's paradise. If belief needs blood to stay upright, then belief already lost the fight. Patience is feminine grace, while erasing women from public space. If endurance is all I'm allowed to be, then you've mistaken captivity for dignity. I don't reject God, I reject the lie that God needs men to justify that heaven demands my silence first and calls my courage a moral curse. My body is not a battlefield sign, not a border to patrol with divine. If modesty requires a loaded gun, then modesty is already undone. They say culture as if culture bleeds, as if tradition pulls the trigger for deeds. Culture doesn't fire into crowds, men do hiding behind sacred sounds. I learned early to lower my gaze, to survive by shrinking my days. But something inside refused to fold, a hunger no sermon could hold. They fear women who think and speak, who turn obedience into critique. Because once we question enforced grace, their authority loses its face. Sharia as choice is not what I fight. Sharia as law is a loaded night. When belief becomes compulsory, morality turns predatory. I am not Western, corrupted or lost. I am tired of paying with blood its cost. Tired of norms that fear my stride. Tired of being told when to hide. They say order keeps chaos away, but chaos lives where guns hold sway, where law kills thought to keep its throne and calls domination tradition grown. I watch mothers mourn without sound. Grief here is also regulated ground. Cry too loud and you join the dead. Another woman the streets have bled on. They want us grateful for smaller cages, for quieter deaths, for softer stages. But I was not born to kneel in line or apologize for being alive. My hair is not rebellion by design, it's just my body being mine. If that threatens your sacred rule, then your rule was always cruel. I speak for the ones who care right now, for voices buried under vow, for girls whose names became smoke, for dreams executed mid-hope. This isn't chaos we're asking for, it's agency. You can't ignore a life where consent outranks decree, where survival isn't blasphemy. Stop calling bullets morality, stop calling grave stability. If your law fears a woman's breath, then your law is already death. We are not symbols, we are not signs, we are not warnings or fault lines. We are people who wanted to fly, not martyrs drafted to die. History won't praise your sacred fear, it will count how many fell here and ask why hair, voice and skin were treated like unforgivable sin. I am still standing, whispering loud through smoke, through loss, through crowd. You can shoot bodies, silence none, because freedom learned how to run.